Hi, today let's start with the fortigate. So it's an initial setup of the fortigate. So what I'm gonna do here, I have created this one, a topology. That's our firewall. It is connected with our ISP and it has two ports, port 2 and port 3. Port 2 is a LAN port and port 3 is our DMZ port. At port 2, I have given an IP address 192.168.1.100 and on port 3 it's with a different subnet 172.16.1.100, and with the port 1 I just connected it with the DHCP, so it will automatically receive the IP from ISP. Okay, so now let's open the firewall. So default username is admin and there is no password. Just press enter. Now we have to change the password, so I'm giving a password 123 123. Okay, our password has been changed now. So now I need to see like how I can access this firewall. So which IP address did it receive from the ISP? To check that IP, I need to run a command, and the command is get system status. Hmm. Get system interface. Yeah, so it received automatically IP address is 192.168.86.195. So I'm gonna access it with this IP 195. Okay, so this is the first page of the fortigate. So the password username admin password is what we changed 123 login. So it is asking us like do we need to perform like a host name for this one. So I can do it now. So let's give this firewall a name, headquarter firewall. Okay, that's the starting of the firewall. Now how it looks like. If I go over here, let me close this one. I don't need it anymore. The command line of the firewall. So port 2, port 3, port 1. So all the interfaces will appear here on the network. Like on the interface we can see physical interface, port 1, port 2, port 3. Port 1 is with the DHCP, so it automatically receives IP address 86.195. Port 2, port 3, there is nothing configured, we have to configure here. Then policy, like we can create like all the policy like by default there is one policy block everything. We can create a policy like allow which traffic should pass, which traffic should stop here. So this is the like the addresses, like these are the default addresses it has created. Security profile is there, antivirus, web filtering, DNS filter, application intrusion prevention, everything is here on the system profile. VPN, when we will configure the VPN site to site or client to site, we can do it from here. IPsec tunnel we can check. So this is the logs and device. So all the like traffic will we can able to see here, like how much traffic is forwarded, how much this antivirus, web filter, SSL, monitor. We can check like which routing is there. Right now there is only one routing static route. Any IP address it should go to 86.2. 86.2 is the IP address of this my ISP. So by default it created one static route, and if we have to see the logs we can see it over here on the 40 view whole session. Here we can check the logs. Right now there is nothing is fussing, so everything is stopped. So let's do a first port interface, or let's do with some setting first. Okay, so if you go on the over here, system setting, we can make all the changes. Like the firewall name is HQ firewall, we can change it now. Time zone, we can change it here. Single interval time 60 minute. We can access this firewall with the port 80 and with port 443. SSH port, we can change the port number. Idle timeout 5 minutes, so I'm gonna make it to 15 minutes. Language, which language we want, English, French, Spanish. Even I can change the color also. Right now everything is green, I can make it in the blue, or I can make it in the whatever I want. Let's go with the blue. So static net, we will talk about this later. Port is this one, apply it. So everything has been changed now. So this is the initial setup with the fortigate. So in the next video I will configure the firewall port interface, and I will pass some traffic.